System. Sweeping the area.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you...
I've always clean.
You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilius, or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And come as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I see people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way down.
What? I thought you...
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holthart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, together, send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. Managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Wonder. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded... Nothing could be more... Neither here nor there. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hers as well. Let me get my things in order. Catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna always say about their...
For the... I shall see.
System
Incoming! Nice one! Everyone all right? Here we go! Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Get ready! One to go.
Processing data. Security patrol initiated.
Incoming!
Processing data.
Your face!
Unexpected searching.
Oh! Ah! 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 Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, listen. Sorry, I know you're in a hurry. I know you want your power regulator and all. I just feel like we should go talk to Adelaide. If we're gonna kill her power, least we could do is give her people a fair warning. Oh, well, thanks. I mean, you're welcome. But I mean, I appreciate.
Move along, stranger. We don't want it. Yeah. Go ahead and ignore the lady.
Oh gosh.
Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called them grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty...
I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? At a regulator? You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of his guts. Must be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat. You hungry? We got canid ribs. Something I can help you with? Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat. Canid meat.
Follow me around before he... I can't stop thinking of Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright when they got power, but what about the town? All those people. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Hello? Are you still there? The power's out in the whole town. Right down.
You're not a big
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to... Plague got you feeling...
You want to know? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. Apologies won't give us our lives back, but for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
Everyone all right? Here they come! This your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so... Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. Edgewater won't... I have imagined it, but... I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But... And if you ever... I mean, thanks. Captain, I...
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable.
Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. Okay. All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities. We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your me to die. Feeling, by the way. I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. You need to get to Gladys... Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my... I call it the Holographic Shroud. Excellent. I'll come... And remember, the board's own...
Transmission ended. If you are ready...